Radio Raheem here at a moment of truth with Showtime Shawn Porter. You know, when they're wrapping those gloves and they're wrapping your hands up and you're getting ready to go in there, it changes the mentality of a fighter, you know?
It does, man. How do you know that? You fight?
I train. I don't fight anything like you do, but even in the gym, getting wrapped up in like that, I know the feeling. And you're such an amicable guy. You're always with the smiles and whatnot, but when you know when it's time to go to war, how does your mindset change?
I don't know, man. It just sort of happens. Again, like you said, even getting your hands wrapped, I kind of feel that transformation coming, you know? So at the end of the day, I know that there's business to take care of, and I know that, you know, you can't handle that business with the smile, the particular business of fighting with a smile, you know, and I will be smiling after the fight.
You know, neither you nor Kell Brook are really particularly vulgar guys or, you know, name calling, but this fight has gotten the feel of a little personal, you know, gripe. Like, how do you feel about Kell Brook personally, and the lead up to this fight, how has it been different from others?
You know what, I met him in Las Vegas. He came to the gym that I was training at for a media workout, and I approached him to shake his hand, and I said hello. And not that he completely put me off, but he was a little cold and not as welcoming as I expected. I'm a very respectful gentleman at all times, and I feel like everyone should be like that. So after that, I just kind of was like, you know what, to hell with him. Whatever happens to him in the ring is going to happen to him.
You know, when I put the question to him about the type of opponents that he's faced as opposed to the type you face, of course he came back to me saying that, you know, he's had more fights and he feels like this is an even match as far as experience in the ring. Is there something that you feel you've learned in the ring that he hasn't yet?
I don't know. I don't know how many cuts he's had. I don't know how many times he's been the distance. I don't know if guys have pushed him the way that I've been pushed by other fighters. So with that being said, if he hasn't gone through anything like that, then yeah, I have learned a little bit more than he has. But I think none of that is going to matter. What matters is what happens between Shawn Porter and Kell Brook, and I will be the one to determine what happens in that ring that night. Here
in the States, obviously you're a favorite, but in the UK, they feel like you're overrated and that Kell Brook actually is the favorite in this fight. What is it that the UK fans don't know about Shawn Porter that they're going to learn Saturday night?
Well, I think the smart UK fans that actually watch boxing over there know that I have a little bit more to offer than the others. I do have a lot of fan and support over there, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate everyone over there that does support me. Anyone that doesn't know, when I get in the ring that night and I put it on Kell, they'll see what I got, and they may be surprised, they may not. Well, I don't know. I do like to gain fans and recognition and support and all that, but you know, the things that I plan to do Saturday night may leave a bitter taste in some of their mouths.
I don't expect you to give away your game plan, but can you give me one thing that you feel like is an advantage that you have over Kell Brook technically in the ring?
I will tell you, without saying too much, I do everything better than he does. Simple as that. And that's not that's just a confident answer. I've watched him. His pace is too slow. I've watched him. He doesn't throw enough punches, enough shots. I'm gonna out hustle him. I'm gonna beat him down, and that's all she wrote.
And lastly, Shawn, you've been spectacular here of late, a fan pleaser, crowd favorite. When it comes to that moment of truth with Kell Brook, do you feel like you can be the man to knock him out, and do you feel he can handle your power?
We'll see what happens. I'm not going to go that far and predict anything, but I will say that I do plan to be a crowd pleaser on Saturday night.
Shawn, good luck Saturday night. Radio Raheem with Showtime.
Always good to see you, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Shawn Porter.